Have you ever stood under the darkening sky of an eclipse and felt the world like hold its breath? What secrets are the stars trying to tell us? Welcome back to Beyond the Hub podcast. I am Nick.
And I'm Brandon. Today, we're stepping into the shadow of eclipses to uncover their ominous reputation across time. So strap in as we decode the messages hidden in these cosmic events.
Join us as we begin our three-part series on celestial events and superstitions. Imagine you're in ancient China where people believed a solar eclipse was a dragon devouring the sun. Emperors would command the entire empire to bang drums and make noise to scare the dragon away. Now, these celestial events were so significant that they could dictate the actions of an entire nation, reflecting deep-seated beliefs about the cosmos and its impact on human life.
I just think it's funny that humans once thought they could bang drums to scare away a mighty dragon that's devouring the sun.
This is something you don't know.
Like, if it's devouring the sun, I don't think drums are going to scare it away. But,
That's all they had.
That's all they had. So, there's also the Vikings.
Oh, yeah.
They interpreted the eclipses as wolves chasing the sun and moon. I believe their names were Skoll and Hati. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's the one that chases the sun and the one that chases the moon. These myths weren't just stories, though. They reflected deep cultural fears and fascinations with space. Eclipses were thought to indicate disasters or great changes, urging communities to prepare for what they believed were inevitable consequences.
And speaking of fears, let's talk about the famous eclipse of 585 BC. During a fierce battle between the Lydians and the Medes,
I think it's Medes.
You're right. Darkness suddenly fell upon the battlefield. I don't know if you've heard this one. Both sides took it as a celestial sign to cease fighting, and they negotiated peace. It was a moment when the heavens literally stopped a war. Now, this event is one of the earliest recorded instances where an astronomical event directly influenced the course of human history, signifying the power that these celestial signs held over ancient civilizations.
I just want to say, I think that the celestial signs, obviously I'm Christian, so I believe in a creator, a higher power. If God created all of everything that we know in existence, then I believe that he may be using these celestial signs to accomplish the exact goal of what actually happened there. Maybe he said, cease the fighting, uses eclipse. That's just my theory.
Yeah. But how would you react, let's say you were back then, and you witnessed such an event with no context of its natural existence? Would it change your perspective? Join the conversation and tweet us your thoughts at Beyond the Hub or comment below.
How would I react if I witnessed such an event with no context of its natural existence? If I witnessed a solar eclipse back in 585 BC, but I still understood the sun was the sun, and it did, at least to the extent that they understood then, that it warmed the planet, provided light, provided heat.
And it always comes back.
And it always comes back. I think I would probably be freaking out, especially if, every day the average, amount of daylight is pretty much the same. Slowly, you could lose a couple minutes, or you gain a couple minutes depending on the time of year, as you go from day to day. If I'm in the middle of a battle and all of a sudden something starts crossing into the sun, I'm like, what the heck is going on? I'd be freaking out. I'd probably start doing backflips and running around like a crazy chicken with his head cut off, because I don't know what's going on.
It's harder to take it nowadays as like a sign, since we can sort of predict them.
Yeah, we can see, we know when they're coming. You can Google and
when the next
find when the next total eclipse is, when the next partial eclipse is, and they'll have the years lined up. That's because we've gotten the technology and the knowledge,
the patterns,
to look into the movement of all these celestial objects in relation to one another. So I think it can still be viewed today with some supernatural or spiritual or mystical context, but it's more, I think more things have to line up for that.
Yeah.
Also, I think you can't just be like, oh, the eclipse and whoa, something supernatural is happening. But yeah, share your thoughts with us, everybody. So we're gonna fast forward to 1133 AD. So that's probably about close to 1600 years later, when an eclipse was seen as a bad omen, predicting the death of England's King Henry I. These events were more than just astronomical phenomena. They were interpreted as divine messages. The eclipse's timing, just before the king's death, cemented its reputation among the people as a harbinger of misfortune, and it influenced the political atmosphere of the time.
And it's not just about the past. I mean, we witnessed a total solar eclipse recently, an event anticipated by millions across the globe. The buildup was really weird on it, with communities and scientists alike buzzing with speculation about its impact. The recent events serves as a testament to the lasting human fascination with these celestial events, as people from different cultures and backgrounds come together to witness and celebrate this rare astronomical occurrence.
I think it's rare in the sense that within your lifetime,
yes,
you may only get the chance to view this once, maybe twice, if you're lucky. I think that's what makes it rare, but it's not rare in the sense that this was the last time this is ever happening in all of existence. No,
the last time in your existence.
And maybe in your existence. So I can understand the allure, the attraction for people to be, extremely fascinated by bearing witness to a celestial event of that magnitude in their lifetime.
They were hounding this one a lot more than the one back in 2017, though.
Yeah, I don't think the one in 2017 was oh no, that was a total eclipse. Yep. Yeah, that's weird. That's the extra context I'm talking about when I'm saying that maybe there's something else going on with the eclipse, something mystical, something supernatural. Because if they're hounding this one more, what's the difference? I mean, it traveled a different path along, like the path of totality was different along the earth, and it formed an X over a specific place in America. Like with the one from 2017 and the one from this year crossing paths. Like
maybe that's why
where's that spot that it crossed?
I saw a video on it.
What's the significance?
Did you see the name of the place where it crossed?
Wasn't it something from the Bible?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. I don't remember the specific name. Do you?
No, I don't, but
I know it was lining up with biblical scripture, like not like crazy prophetic predictions, but just like the name of the town was like, whoa, wait, if the name is used in that context in the Bible, what could that mean here? It makes you scratch your head. And I also think that some people, please, the audience watching this, please don't tell me you're one of these people that would be driving down the road when the eclipse is happening and you're sticking your head out the window with your phone, like, whoa, look at this. Like, please pay attention to where you're going. Please pay attention to your surroundings, who's in front of you, who's behind you. Your safety is more important than watching an eclipse that may be the only time in your life. Oh, pull over. I witnessed people sticking their heads out their windows with their phones. It was ridiculous. But yeah, so do you think that modern society gives as much weight to the omens of eclipses and as the ancient ones did? Like personally, do you think that?
I think now it's just a weird, like we were saying before, like how they came and try to like advertise this now, but not as much as the one back then. But I think it is a lot different. I mean, we have so much more knowledge on these things.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think there still could be that omen in this.
I think it's possible. I personally lean more towards that way. But everybody share us your thoughts via Twitter and or drop a comment below. I think that there's some weird things going on with the eclipse this year, with its extreme popularity and the weird cultural, not just in America but worldwide. Everybody was kind of freaking out about this one, not in a doomsday type way. Some people were. I might have been sliding on that side a little bit, because when you got weird things happening, like firing up the CERN reactor again on that specific day, and NASA firing rockets towards the moon at the solar eclipse, like at specific locations, and the rockets were named after like Egyptian gods of doom and stuff like that, or I don't know the exact names of them. It was just a cursory scrub through an article. I was like, that's weird. All these things happening make me think, at the very least, that's funny. Not haha funny, like strange funny, like that's weird. So share us your thoughts, guys. Tell us what you think. Because despite our scientific understanding, the superstition surrounding eclipses will persist. It has persisted, and it's going to continue to persist. Some see them as moments for personal reflection or as signs of impending change. These modern interpretations, while not as dire as ancient omens, some of them, most of them, show that we still look to the sky for signs and wonders, seeking meaning in the movements of the cosmos.
And this fascination just isn't just like a relic of the past. It's a living part of our culture. Whether it's a shadow over the sun or a brief moment of nighttime during the day, the mystery of eclipses continue to captivate us. The blend of science and superstition that surrounds each event helps bridge our modern understanding with ancient traditions, creating a continuous thread of human curiosity.
As a human, I'm quite curious as to, I'm just going to go off on a little tangent here. Yeah. You know how, like, I'm pretty sure most people know the werewolf full moon relation.
Yeah.
People, werewolves turn from person to wolf on full moons. So there's something with the moon there. And not all werewolves. Some werewolves can change at will. There's different loopholes and all these other things in various forms of media. Some just go whenever they want because they feel threatened and they want to intimidate or attack something in werewolf form. I don't know. But with the typical werewolf story, the association or the relation with the moon that werewolves, that lycanthropy has, do you think that the eclipses, like a solar eclipse, could indicate a spike of paranormal activity or supernatural activity?
Yes, 100%. What if that would be like the essence of like a, what if that would create like a mega werewolf? Right. A total solar eclipse.
I got a friend, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I got a friend that I was talking to him about the existence of werewolves and how I swear they're real. Like I telling him, I'm like, dude, cryptids are real, werewolves are real. And he's just like, I hope not, because if they are, he's like, well, he more so said, well, if they're real, I'll just, go to my case, I'll grab my thing and just load it up, and I'm like, wait, what? You wouldn't shoot the werewolf? No. You would take out. Wait, what? I'm confused. You think I want to be alive if those things are real? That's his reaction. And I'm just like, well, I mean, at least try to. Nope, not even taking the chance. Nah, if I see it, I'm like, well, this is real. That's it. The end. No, like, that's funny. I don't remember. Have I mentioned that to you?
No.
That's hilarious.
I'm going on Supernatural style, dude.
I don't think he's serious. He's quite a jokester. But on the off chance he is, I pray he's not. Because werewolves are real, and I swear it. They're real. I haven't seen one myself. I really don't want to, but I also do. But I more don't.
Have you seen Supernatural?
I've seen some episodes.
I'm not going to ruin it for you.
I haven't watched all of it. It's definitely something that I should, seeing the topics that we talk about and discuss and the things that interest me, I should really watch it.
Watch it, and then watch all the way up into it, and then just don't watch the absolute last episode.
Why?
Because it's terrible.
Oh.
But the episode before that, just pretend that like that's the last episode, and you'll be happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it terrible? Like like how do I describe this? Is it terrible objectively? It's just absolutely terrible, or is it like as a fan you were hoping it'd go one way and they just really didn't capitalize? Oh,
it was like
that's bad.
It was like the second to last episode was the best. Like you could have left it right there and everything would have been fine, and then they just like it's just terrible writing on the last episode.
Damn. Well,
but yeah,
I think I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna have to check out Supernatural.
I've seen it so many times. It's worth watching it though.
How long is it?
It's so long.
Yeah,
there's like 24 episodes per season.
How many seasons? There's more than 10, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's like 16.
Yeah, that's why I haven't
16?
watched it, because it's so long. I've just caught random episodes as my brother was watching it when I was growing up. And he's like, "This show's so good." I'm like, "Oh, that is pretty cool." Yeah. But I'm too busy watching American Dad over and over and over and over.
Same,
and over and over and over and over and over and over again. All right. So as we close today's episode, everybody, think about what an eclipse signifies to you. Is it just another celestial event, or is there perhaps potentially something more mystical at play?
And make sure to join us for our next episode, where we'll explore how these streaking visitors from the cosmos have shaped our understanding of fate and future.
The exploration continues, and we cannot wait to have you back for more revelations.
Thanks for joining us on this cosmic journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your paranormal experience with us. We love hearing your theories and stories.
And catch episode 2 tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're new here, check out our previous series where we attempt to unravel other mysteries. Link will be in the description. And be sure to stay curious and keep seeking the truth.
Until next time, this is Beyond the Hub podcast, where the realms of the paranormal and conspiracies collide. And the truth
Whoa.
is waiting to be unveiled. We'll see you soon.
Take care, everyone.